Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1999 season is on the air. We're continuing with some more interleague play. Today's date is June 9th, 99. We are at Olympic Stadium for a big game between the Boston Red Sox and the Montreal Expos. The Red Sox come into this game a record of 34-23. They are in second place behind the Yankees in the American League East. The Montreal Expos, a record of 21-34. They are at the moment dead last in the National League East. So tonight, the Expos are trying to get a win, where the Red Sox are trying to stay with the Yankees in the AL East. I chose this game because I want to see Pedro Martinez on the mound again, because he absolutely dominated the first game we had with him, and I want to see if he does this again. And it's still a pretty good matchup between the BOS Sox and the Expos, so I hope everyone will sit back here and enjoy another good baseball game. Cutter Historical and Steve Tower join us here at Olympic Stadium. The Expos historically won this game. Pedro did not have a good game. Montreal blew him out 13-1. The Expos had 14 hits and no errors. The Red Sox 5 hits and no errors. But we'll see if Inside Pitch agrees with that game, and I'm not 100% sure that is going to happen. But we will see what happens tonight as Steve Tower of the Red Sox, and I know Cutter Historical, the big-time Canadian guy, will be rooting for the Expos. So if everyone is set and ready to go, let's play some more interleague baseball. Starting pitcher for the Montreal Expos tonight is Mike Thurman. 7 wins, 11 losses, a 4.05 ERA in 99. We are at Olympic Stadium. In 99, this was a definite pitcher's park. Only 152 home runs hit there, -2 to strikeouts and -3 to walks. Of course, 152 home runs pretty much hit in the 70s and the 80s. It would probably be considered a neutral or a hit close to a hitter's park. But 99, a lot of home runs were hit this year. So this is a neutral park for 99. XSG2 joins us here at Olympic Stadium. So if everyone is set and ready to go, we are ready to play some baseball. BOS Sox and the Expos. Let's go to the top of the first. Leading off for the Red Sox, second baseman Jose Offerman. 294 average, 8 homers, 69 RBIs in 99. We're going to use blue, white, and powder blue dice. Expos are the home team. A very good crowd at Olympic Stadium. They want to see Pedro Martinez pitch, and we're going to see that. But first, the Red Sox are first up. Thurman, 2-1 at the park. Olympic Stadium, 5-1, and Offerman leads off with a double into left field. So that's a good start for the Red Sox, as Offerman leads off with a double, and he'll hold at second base. And now the third baseman, Jeff Fry, a 281 average, a homer, 12 RBIs that year. Strategy role for Offerman, he will stay where he is. Thurman, 4-6, possible error. Fry, 6-6. That's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Shane Andrews. His ever rating is a 13. That's a 5. That's going to be an error. Shane Andrews is going to bobble it and drop it, and everyone's going to be safe, and that is going to be an E5. First error on the Expos. They did not have any errors in the game historically. And now they will play. They're going to play the infield at double play depth. It's early. Next batter for the Red Sox, shortstop, Nomar Garciaparra. Some people think he belongs in the Hall of Fame. You can make an argument for it. 357 average, 27 homers, 104 RBIs that year. Fry had 2 steals. He won't get one here. Thurman, 6-1 against the righty. It's an automatic out, and it will be a fly ball to center field, and that's going to be caught by Rondell White for out number 1. Garciaparra, sacrifice fly of 1, hit to center, +2 is a 3, and Offerman will come in to score. So that will go as a sacrifice fly for Nomar Garciaparra. He'll get the RBI, And just like that, the Red Sox take a quick 1-0 lead here in the top of the first. Infield still a double play depth, but now there is 1 out. And the next batter is the first baseman, Mike Stanley. 281 average, 19 homers, 72 RBIs. Fry can't do it, got injured too much. I don't know. Fry on at first, strategy roll, and he will. That's a 20. Thurman fires to first, but Fry will get back. Now Thurman pitches. 1-2, error on a grounder. Stanley, a 5-2. That is a ground ball. It's another ground ball to third. The ball is hit to Andrews. His error rating is a 13. He will not make an error this time, just barely. That's a 14. 2-2-3. Second base pivot, Pedro is 0. A 1-3. It's a double play. They will not get it. Fry is thrown out at second. Stanley takes first on the fielder's choice. But now 2 away. And that will bring up the left fielder, Damon Buford. 242 average, 6 homers, 38 RBIs. Vita Productions joins us here at Olympic Stadium. What? You had a problem getting through customs? Stanley on at first, and he will stay there. Thurman, 3-5 against a righty. It's an automatic out, and that's going to be a fly to center field. Rondell White will have no problem getting to that. He will make the catch and retire the side. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and a sacrifice fly. We go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the Boston Red Sox, the man himself, Pedro Martinez, Hall of Famer. Yeah. One of the greatest of all time. Yeah. And as a matter of fact, he's so good, he's actually in my all-time rotation. He splits time with Pedro he splits time in the 5 spot with now Clayton Kershaw. Martinez, 23 wins, 4 losses, a 2.07 ERA, and 99. He had 313 redunculous strikeouts that year. Bottom of the first. Leading off for the Expos, shortstop Orlando Cabrera, 254 average, 8 homers, 39 RBIs, and 99. Pedro, 2-3, strikeout 6? No. 5 -2. That -2 might hurt him there. But that's a 6. It's too high. Cabrera, 2-5, and it's a ground out to third. That'll be handled by Jeff Fry. And Fry will turn it over and throw to first. Next up, the second baseman, Jose Vidro, 304 average, 12 homers, 59 RBIs. That's a pretty solid season. Pedro, 5-2 against a switch left. That's a blank. Vidro, 4-2. It's a grounder to first. That'll be handled by Stanley. He'll take it himself to the bag, 2 down. And now the batter will be the center fielder, Rondell White. He had a solid career, 312 average, 22 homers, 64 RBIs that year. Martinez, 2-4, wild pitch, it's a blank. White, 1-3, and he powers one into right field. That's a 19, and that is just going to miss it. Going back for it will be Trot Nixon, and he's just going to have enough room to bring it down and retire the side. That'll be a fly out to right. 1, 2, 3 go the Expos, and it's 1-0 Bo Sox after 1. Ernest Cruz joins us here at Olympic Stadium. You're watching the Hall of Fame game? Why? Okay, so maybe you're getting a football fix, I guess. All right, I guess you have to have your football, but watching exhibition football is like kissing your sister. I'm a Dolphins fan. I don't even watch the Dolphins in preseason. I really couldn't care less. But I can't wait for college football, though. Leading off for the Red Sox, catcher, Jason Varitek. 269 average, 20 homers, 76 RBIs, and 99. D. Smith now joins us here at Olympic Stadium. Thurman, 5-6, error on a throw. Varitek, 5-6. That's a ground ball to third. Shane Andrews is having a rough day. Shane Andrews' error rating is a 13. He will not make an error again. That's a 19. and he'll throw to first and get him out. Ground out to third, throw goes to first, 1 away. Shane Andrews better be better than that. He's already made an error in the game. That'll bring up the center fielder, Darren Lewis, 240 average, 2 homers, 40 RBIs. Olympic State Thurman, 3-1. That's a walk plus, and that 17 is gonna walk him. 13 minus 3 is 10, but you add 10 makes him a 20, and he will walk Lewis. So Lewis trots the first walk given up by Thurman. He only had 48 of them in 99. Infield double play. And now the right fielder, Trot Nixon, 270 average, 15 homers, 52 RBIs that year. Yes, I'm looking forward to college football always. I'm a Dolphins fan, yes. But lately these days, I'm not in love with the NFL anymore. Strategy roll, nothing on the 14. Plus, I think it's rigged. Thurman, 6-2 against the lefty. It's a blank. Nixon, a 3-2, and that's a ground out to second base. 2-2-3. Shortstop, Pivot Cabrera, a 0. 1-3, it's a double play, and they will get it to retire the side. So 4-6-3 double play to end the inning. Nothing across except a walk. We will go to the bottom of the second. I love my Dolphins, but they don't love me. And I still watch the NFL anyway, but I'm just not in love with it. I'm not as geared for football season as I have been all those years ago. I'll tell you the truth. Right now, I'm waiting to see more baseball with the trades that were made today. And, of course, when we drop the puck for my back-to-back Stanley Cup champion, Florida Panthers. Leading off for the Expos, left fielder Orlando Merced, 268 average, 8 homers, 26 RBIs in 99. Martinez, 2-5 against the lefty. It's a blank. Merced, 5-1 grounder right back to the pitcher. Martinez will get that, and he'll toss it over for the out. 1 away. And now the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. He had a solid career, and his kid may be even better. 316 average, 42 bombs, 131 RBIs. Guerrero was one of the best players that season. Martinez, 6-2, walk. No, that 18 is high. Guerrero, 5-6, and it's a base hit to right field. And Guerrero gets a single. First hit of the game for the Expos. And now we'll see the catcher, Michael Barrett. 293 average, 8 homers, 52 RBIs. That's a good year. Infield a double play depth. Strategy roll for Guerrero. And he does not get the steal. The hit and run is called. The hit and run might not be a bad idea, though. Hit and run is called. Not much power. I'm going to call it. The hit and run is on. Martinez, 3-4, strikeout 12, no. Barrett, a 3-2, it's a fly ball to left field. And Damon Buford will get to that. He'll put it away for out number 2, and Guerrero goes back to first. Next up is the third baseman, Shane Andrews, a 195 average, 16 homers, 51 RBIs. Kind of strange year. And let's see, strategy roll for Guerrero, and he gets the steal sign. Yeah, why not? Andrews is not a good hitter. 13 minus 1 is 12. Veritek a +1 arm. A 1-13, Guerrero is safe. And he's out, and that'll end the inning. Guerrero is thrown out, is caught stealing at second base, and the side is retired. No runs and a hit for the Expos. And it stays 1-0 Red Sox after 2. I mean, you're the Expos. You're in the bottom of the barrel. You're in dead last in the division. You got to try to generate something here. So why not? We go to the top of the third. Thurman back on the mound. And leading off for the Red Sox will be the pitcher, Pedro Martinez. The pitchers in Boston only had 17 at-bats the entire season in 99 when they did interleague play, and their batting averages is 0. So no average, no homers, no ribbies, but it doesn't mean you can't get a hit. A failed range play can do it. Thurman, 3-6, strikeout. That'll do it. And Guerrero will go down on strikes. Nobody got a hit in 17 plate appearances for the Red Sox in interleague play. But remember, they only played 20 interleague games, okay, during that time. Not like we now play, 48 interleague games now because we play everybody, which is, I like it better that way anyway. Here's Offerman. Offerman got a double his first time up. Thurman will pitch. Thurman, 4-4, strikeout 9, and that's going to be high. Offerman, a 6-2, it's a base hit. Offerman hits past second base, and Offerman has his second hit of the game. You don't count Pedro's historical batting average. No, I would only do, and not in this season though. Not in this season, because he actually has pitcher batting cards for the teams. I would be using these in the World Series, not my generic pitcher hitting cards, because that's kind of fair. I only use these when in the DH non-interleague season for the World Series, and that's it. So Offerman's on at first. The batter next is Fry. He reached on an error his last time up. So 1 out, infield double play. Offerman at 18 steals, and he gets the steal sign. 12 plus 0, Barrett a +1, a 1-13. Fry not a bad hitter. 1-13. Why not? Offerman, well, let me see here. I don't know if Steve Tower is still in the chat, if he's watching. I don't know if he wants Offerman to try to steal. He would be successful on a 1-13 if you were still in the chat there, Steve. Even though you haven't said much since you introduced yourself. But I don't know. Does anybody have a choice or what? If not, I'm probably gonna steal with him. A 1-13, 65% chance. Why not? Nobody says anything, then I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll the decider die. And it's a negative. So okay, well, D. Smith said send them, and it's early, so I'm gonna go with D. Smith. That came up a negative, but we'll send him. A 1-13, he's safe. And he just got under the tag. Wow, Offerman just got under the tag. It's a stolen base for him. They want to check the replay, but of course they didn't use that year. So Offerman steals second base. And now he's on second, and he'll stay at second. Thurman will pitch. Thurman, 5-4, strikeout, and he got Fry. Second strikeout for Thurman. He had 85 of them in 99, 2 down. And now here's Nomar. Nomar sacrificed fly his last time up. Offerman at first, he'll stay put. Thurman, 3-4. Against the righty, it's an automatic out. And that's going to be a fly out to center field. And Rondell White will get to it. And he makes the catch and retires the side. No runs, a hit, a stolen base. But that is all for the Red Sox. And we'll go to the bottom of the third. Thurman has a lot of automatic outs against right-handed batters. That makes him pretty difficult. That makes him a little bit difficult. He has a lot of automatic outs against righties, which tells me his BABIP, his batting average and balls in play, was very low against right-handed batting. Coming back up for the Expos will be the third baseman, Shane Andrews. He was at the plate when Guerrero was caught stealing. Pedro will pitch. Pedro, 5-6, strikeout. That's too high. Andrews, 1-5. It's a line out right to third. Pop right into Fry's glove, and that's out number 1. Pedro not getting a strikeout so far he got in the first game we had him here. Next batter is the first baseman, Ryan McGuire. Don't know anything about him. 221 average, 2 homers, 18 RBIs that season. Pedro, 5-2 against the lefty. It's a blank. McGuire, 6-6. It's a fly ball to center field, and that'll be easily caught by Darren Lewis, and that's out number 2. And now the pitcher, Mike Thurman. He batted .025 in 99. He stunk at the plate. Martinez, 5-4, strikeout, and he will get a strikeout there. That'll be his first. And 3 up and 3 down go the Expos. And the side is retired. 1-0 Bo Sox after 3. Thurman can pitch to 23s. Pedro can pitch to 20. Top of the 4th. Leading off for the Red Sox will be Mike Stanley. Stanley is 0 for 1. Thurman will go ahead and pitch. Thurman, 3-6, strikeout, and cold strike 3. Got him. Stanley's a 12, -2 is a 10. That is a 10, and he got him. Struck him out. 3rd strikeout for Thurman. Right now, Thurman leads Pedro in strikeouts in this game. Here's Buford. Buford is 0 for 1. Yeah, 228 average BABIP against Thurman. That's low. Thurman will pitch. Thurman, 6-5. Home run chance. 17 is high. Buford, 3-2. Popped up to short. Handled to Cabrera. And Orlando Cabrera make the catch. And that's out number 2. And now Veritek. Veritek's 0 for 1. Thurman will deal. Thurman, 6-4, range play. Veritek, 1-6. That it's a fly ball to left field. Orlando Merced going after it. His range was a 4. He wasn't too bad. And he'll make the catch on the run and retire the side. So that is a fly out to left. And 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox. So right now, Mike Thurman giving Pedro a gain. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Top of the order for the Expos. Here's Orlando Cabrera. He's 0 for 1. Martinez will deal. Martinez, 2-2. Strikeout. That's too high. Cabrera, 3-1. Popped up to 3rd. Easy play for Fry. And Fry will get that for out number 1. Here's Vidro. Vidro is 0 for 1. Jose in vitro fertilization. Okay, not really the best nickname for him, right? Martinez, 2-5 against the switch left. That's a blank. Vidro, 6-4, and it's grounded to second base. This time, Offerman will get it. And Offerman makes the play, the first 2 down. And now White. White is 0 for 1. Martinez will pitch. Martinez, 6-1. That's a blank. White, a 1-1. Fly ball to left. But Damon Buford says he'll get it. And he does. And he will make the play. 1, 2, 3 go the Expos. Still 1-0 in favor of the Red Sox. The Red Sox only scored 1 run in this game historically. So right now, Inside Pitch is agreeing with it. However, the Expos had 13 runs in this game. And they haven't gotten anything yet. Yeah, I know, right? So let's see what we got here. Who leads off? Leading off for the Red Sox will be Darren Lewis. 240 average, 2 homers, 40 RBIs. Thurman will pitch. Thurman, 5-6, error on a throw. Lewis, 6-4. Nope, that's a fly ball to center field. That'll be easily caught by White. And that is out number 1. Next batter is Nixon. Nixon is 0 for 1. Thurman will deal. Thurman, 2-1 at the park. Olympic Stadium, 6-6. That's a base hit to center field. Nixon will get the 3rd hit of the game for the Red Sox. So he goes to first. And now that'll bring up Pedro Martinez. The bunt rating on this card is a 4. So I'm going to use that. They're probably going to be an automatic bunt. Corners are in. I still will roll a strat. And yeah, Pedro's going to go ahead. Well, actually, Nixon got the steal sign. 15-0, and Barrett +1 is a 16. Martinez doesn't have to bunt. I'm going to send Nixon. A 1-16, he is safe. And he is. Nixon will pick up a stolen base. Didn't get many of them, but he will get one here. Stolen base for Nixon. Mike Thurman not very good at holding runners. And now, with an 0.00 average, is still bunting with a bunt rating of 4. Corners are still in. I'll re-roll the strat, and nothing happening there. Thurman will pitch. Thurman, 5-4, strikeout 10. That's going to strike him out because when you do a bunt, you have the strikeout rating. So 24 minus 2 is 22. Divide that by 2, it's 11. That's a 10. He's going to strike out. Pedro's going to strike out trying to bunt, and that's going to be out number 2. Strikeout number 4 for Thurman. And now 2 away. It'll bring up Offerman. Offerman 2 for 2, a double and a single. Top of the 5th, 1-0 Red Sox. Strategy roll for Nixon. He stays put. Thurman, 3-4 against the switch left. That's a blank. Offerman, 1-4. Ground ball to third. That'll be handled by Andrews. And he'll take his time and toss it over and end the inning. No runs, a hit, and a stolen base. But the Red Sox, unable to get anything going there. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Red Sox trying to keep pace with the Yankees in the American League East. The Expos are trying to win a game in the National League East. Orlando Merced leads off for the Spos. He's 0 for 1. Pedro will deal. Pedro, 6-3, walk, 10. Barely, but walked him. Barely walked him. 13 minus 3 is 10, and he just walked Merced. That's only the first walk given up by Martinez. He only had 36 walks in 99. But now Guerrero, who got the only hit off of him so far in this game, infield double play. Merced, really not a threat to steal. He won't. Pedro, 1-2, walk, and that's ball 4. And now Pedro has walked Merced and Guerrero. So now the Expos got something going on. 2 consecutive walks by Martinez, and now the batter is Barrett. Barrett is 0 for 1. Runners at first and second. Infield is at double play. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 8th. Pedro will pitch. Pedro, 6-3, walk. No, 19 is high. Barrett, 1-4. It's a base hit past short. Merced will not score. He will hold it third. Barrett gets a single past the shortstop. The bases are loaded. Single for Barrett. And now here's Shane Andrews. Andrews is 0 for 1. Infield is going to play in because the tying run is on third. So they're going to play in here. Martinez setting up against Andrews. The fans here at Olympic Stadium hoping for a hit. Strategy. Nothing on the 10. Martinez will deal. Pedro, 5-6. Strikeout 10. Got him. Big strikeout on Andrews. Second strikeout for Pedro, and that is out number 1. So Pedro gets 1 down, and now here's Ryan McGuire. And he's 0 for 1. Infield now going to switch to regular double play depth. Ryan McGuire grounds out into a lot of them. So now they're going to switch back. Now the infield be back against McGuire. Strategy roll. And nothing on the 9. Pedro will pitch. Pedro, 2-4. Wild pitch. And it goes big to the backstop. And that's going to bring in a run. A wild pitch, a 1-6 is a wild pitch. That's a 5. Merced scores, and we're tied at 1. Stadium cheers. Yay! A wild pitch. Brings in Merced. And runners at second and third now with still one out. Now the infield's going to play in again, especially as Guerrero's got great speed. So now tied at 1. And the question is, do you walk McGuire and pitch to Thurman? And my thing is, would I have even Thurman bat, even though it's in the 5th inning? Ooh, what do you do here? Do you walk McGuire and pitch to the pitcher? Thurman is lousy, but the thing is, would I make a change? Thurman still has, well, he's got 4 more batters he can face before he's tired. I don't know. What do we do? What do we do? I'm going to roll decider die. We walk him. We don't. So we're going to pitch to him. So infield is in. Pedro Martinez will pitch. Pedro, 4-6, strikeout plus, got him. And maybe it was a good idea that we did pitch to him. 3rd strikeout, and McGuire goes down on strikes. And now the batter is Thurman. But do I let Thurman bat? Do I let him bat anyway? It's the 5th inning. Thurman can only pitch to 23 batters in 99. That's the average. And he's got 4 left. You know what? You're the Expos. You're in dead last. You got to try something. Thurman's going to come out of the game even though he's pitched beautifully. They want to get a win here. So Thurman coming out and coming on to pinch hit for the Expos is going to be Wilton Guerrero. 292 average, 2 homers, 31 RBIs. So 2 outs. Vladimir on second, Guerrero on third, Barrett on second, Wilton Guerrero the batter. And do you walk him and pitch to Orlando Cabrera? So many decisions here in this game. Walk, pitch. We're going to pitch. Martinez will pitch. Pedro, 1-3, range play at the park. Olympic Stadium, 4-2. It's a single plus to center field. It's got to be a play for Darren Lewis. Lewis's range is a 4. A 1-4, he makes the play. A 5 or a 6, the Expos take the lead. He makes the catch and the inning is over. Stadium groans. Darren Lewis makes a big play. 1 run on 1 hit, 2 walks, and a wild pitch. The Expos do tie it up, but Darren Lewis makes an awesome play in center field. That was a single plus. That automatically brings in the 2 runs. We're tied at 1 after 5. Going to the top of the 6th. Leading off for the Red Sox is Jeff Fry. And the Expos need a pitcher. And coming on to pitch for the Expos is going to be Bobby Ayala. 1 win, 7 losses, a 3.51 ERA in 99. So Ayala will be the second Red Sox pitcher. Thurman does leave with the no decision. So Bobby Ayala will pitch, and he can pitch to 6. So Ayala will deal. Ayala, 1-5 against the righty. It's an automatic out. And that's going to be a grounder to first. Handled there by McGuire. And McGuire will take it to the bag himself. 1 down. Next batter is Nomar. He's 0 for 2, but he has a sacrifice fly. Tied at 1, top of the 6th. Red Sox and Expos. Ayala, 4-4. Strikeout 9. No. Garcia-Parra, 1-3. Grounded to first. And once again, that'll be handled by McGuire. And he will take it to the bag himself again. 2 down. And now Stanley. Stanley is 0 for 2. Ayala settles in. Fans here at Olympic Stadium enjoying a pretty good game. Ayala, 2-3. That's at the park. Olympic Stadium, 2-6. And that's fly to center. Rondell White says he'll take it. And he will. And he retires a side. 1-2-3 go the Red Sox. Tied at 1, going to the bottom of the 6th inning. Top of the order for the Expos. Here's Orlando Cabrera. He's 0 for 2. Pedro still has plenty left in the tank. Pedro. 6-5. Error on a throw. Cabrera. 3-3. That's a grounder to second base. That's to Offerman. Offerman's error rating is a 7. That's a 13. He'll make the throw to first, and that'll be out number 1. Nice play by Offerman. Avoids the error. And now Vidro. Vidro's 0 for 2. Pedro to Vidro. Pedro, 1-3. Range play at the park. Olympic Stadium, 1-1. Powered into right field. That's a 3. And that could be a triple, but it's a range play for Trot Nixon. Nixon was good. His range is a 5. And he makes the catch and takes a triple away from Vidro. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Trot Nixon goes ahead and makes it. Probably made it look easier than it was. That's out number 2. And now here's White. White is 0 for 2. Pedro will deal. Pedro, 3-1. Home run chance. That 10 is good against the righty. Martinez, White needs an 11. Does he put the Expos ahead? Yeah, he pretty much did. A bad pitch by Pedro, and the ball goes over the wall. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. That ball is gone. Home run, Rondell White. Stadium cheers. Yay! Solo bomb by Rondell White. Pedro pitched him a meatball, and White turned it into lasagna. 2-1 Expos. Or actually, they say yuppie. That's how they say yay in Canada. So it's yuppie. The batter now is Merced, and Merced is 0 for 1 with a walk. Pedro can't believe he made a fat pitch. Pedro will deal. Martinez, 6-5, error on a throw. Merced, 2-1. Nope, that'll be a fly out to center. And Darren Lewis will go ahead and get to that. Make the catch and retire the side. 1 run on 1 hit, a solo bomb by Rondell White. He had 22 home runs in 99. 2-1 Expos after 6. We go to the top of the 7th. Bobby Ayala will stay on the mound. And Damon Buford leads off for Boston. And he's 0 for 2. 2-1 Expos here. Top of the 7th inning. Ayala, 5-2. Range play. Buford, 6-4. It's a fly ball to center field. Rondell White going for it. His range is a 3. Nope, that's going to drop out. That's going to be dropped. That's going to be a base hit. Buford will drop in front of White, and that'll be a single for Buford. So leadoff batter on for the Red Sox. Here's Varitek. And Varitek is 0 for 2. Infield double play. Buford had 9 steals, and he will not get one here. Ayala, 3-5, strikeout plus, got him. Big strikeout. Ayala had 79 strikeouts in 99. That's a good one there, 1 down. And now the batter is Lewis. This just in, RJL Network's 3 under par round today at the cut. Really. So Lewis is 0 for 1 with a walk. Buford's still on at first, and he'll stay at first. Ayala, 2-3. That's at the park. Olympic Stadium, 1-3. And it's a blank. We got a rare play. Rare plays men on from at the park. 64. Deep fly to center field. Caught. Okay, so that's out number 2. So we already know it's a fly out to center. I'll write that down right now. Deep fly to center field caught. Runner on first. Has to backtrack to first for second. Roll 1d6 higher for base runner plus outfielder arm then out. So Buford has a base running rating of 4. Center fielder White has a 0 arm. So a 1-4, Buford gets back to first. A 5 or 6, he's out. No, he just got back. 2 down. So Damon Buford probably misjudged the ball, but he'll get back in time as Rondell White almost doubled him off. So now 2 away. So now 2 away. And now the batter is Nixon. Nixon 1 for 2 with a single. 2 men down, top of the 7th, 2-1 Expos. Buford, strategy roll, and nothing on the 16. Ayala will go ahead and pitch. Ayala, 6-3, wild pitch, a possible pass ball. Barrett had a pass ball rating of 1. He won't stop it, and that's going to go to, and Buford will go to second. That'll be a PB on Barrett. So pass ball on Barrett allows the tying run to get to second base. We will re-roll the strat, and he will stay there. So now tying run at second base for Nixon. Ayala, 1-5 against the lefty. It's a blank. Nixon, 5-1, and Nixon's going to tie the game. That's going to be a double into right field. Buford will come around. He will score. Nixon slides into second base. We're tied at 2. Stadium groans. RBI double for Nixon. And now the batter is Martinez. Do I want to take him out? He still has plenty. He still has a little bit left in the tank. That's the one thing about National League Baseball. Here's what you think about Pedro. Do you take Pedro out and try to maybe get the run in? Because if you let him bat, there's no way he gets pretty much. It's not impossible, but it's not going to be easy with a 0.000 average. As much as I really don't want to do this, Pedro is going to come out, and they're going to the bench. So Pedro's going to leave. Got to play National League Baseball. So coming on to pinch hit for the Red Sox will be Troy O'Leary. 280 average, 28 homers, 103 RBIs, and 99. So Nixon will now go to Nixon on second. Troy O'Leary will now try to go ahead and bring him in. So 2 outs, tied at 2, top of the 7th. Red Sox really got something to play for. They're chasing the Yankees. Expos is trying to get a win. Strategy roll, nothing on the 8. Ayala will deal. Ayala, 1-3 against the lefty. That's a blank. O'Leary, 1-2, and it's a fly to center field. And Rondell White will go ahead and get to it. He will make the catch, retire the side. 1 run, 2 hits, and a pass ball. But we're tied at 2 here in this game. And we are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Don't forget, we have 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. Our next game will be tomorrow night. It will be June 12th. And they are still doing interleague play, but believe it or not, the game I chose was not interleague. And I think it's a good one. We're going to the Astrodome as the San Diego Padres will take on the Houston Astros. Brian Boehringer will be going for the Padres, but pitching for the Astros, it's Lima time. Jose Lima. As we all know during those days, it was Lima time. Padres and the Astros, Boehringer and Jose Lima. He was a pretty darn good pitcher. He was one of the best pitchers in baseball for a while. Lima time. That'll be tomorrow night on Inside Pitch. Yes, rest in peace. We go to the bottom of the seventh here, tied at 2. And Vladimir Guerrero leads off for the Expos. Red Sox going to the bullpen. And let's see, right? They are going to bring out, coming on to pitch for the Red Sox, not really a good bullpen. That's the problem. Guerrero, a little bit bad against lefties. I think I got to go with the best pitcher, but low I want to save. Coming on to pitch for the Red Sox is going to be Real Cormier. 2 wins, no losses, a 3.69 ERA and 99. Even though Cormier is a lefty, he's really one of the better pitchers to use here. Bottom of the seventh, tied at 2. Real Cormier coming on to pitch. He will pitch to Vladimir Guerrero. He's 1 for 1, singled and walked. Cormier, 6-6, error on a grounder. Guerrero, 6-2, and nope, against the lefty. That's a fly ball to center field. And getting to that's going to be Darren Lewis, and he will make the catch, and that's out number 1. And because I brought in the lefty is the reason why he flew out instead of doubled. You just don't see managing like this on that other channel with the fluffy cat. Here's Barrett. Barrett 1 for 2 with a single. Cormier will deal. Cormier 3-5 against the righty. It's a blank. Barrett 1-2 grounded to first. Easy play for Stanley. Stanley will take it to bag himself. 2 down. Next batter is Andrews. Andrews is 0 for 2. I understand everyone likes to do the lefty-righty, righty-lefty. Sometimes you just got to bring in, when you look at a bullpen of a team, sometimes you just got to bring in the best pitcher that's there. And in my experience, that's the pitcher with the lower ERA. Cormier, 6-2, range play at the park. Olympic Stadium, 3-1. It's grounded to second. It's a range play for Offerman. His range was a 3. And he's got it. Nice play by Offerman. Picks it up, throws to first, and retires a side. 1-2-3 inning for Cormier. Still tied at 2 after 7. We go to the top of the 8th. Ayala is tired. We're going to see a new pitcher. Jose Offerman leads off for the Red Sox. He is 2 for 3, a single and a double. Expos will go to the bullpen. And let's see if they're going to go with. Coming on to pitch for the Expos is going to be Steve Klein. 7 wins, 4 losses, no saves. A 3.75 ERA in 99. Offerman a switch hitter. He doesn't do as well against lefties. Steve Klein does have Special K. Klein will pitch. Klein, 5-1. That's a walk plus, and the first thing he does is walk Offerman. Klein had 27 walks in 99, and he gives a leadoff walk to Offerman. And now the batter is Fry. Fry is 0 for 3, but reached on an error. Infield double play. Offerman 18 steals, and he is not going anywhere. Klein will pitch. Klein, 2-3 against the righty. It's a blank. Fry, 1-3, base hit to right field. Offerman base running rating of 4, single to right -2. So a 1 or 2 will get to third. He will, and Fry's turning around first. He's going to try for second. A 1 or 2 will get there, and he won't. They'll go ahead, put the brakes on, and go back to first. So Offerman gets the third on a single by Fry. Now the batter is Nomar. Nomar is 0 for 3 as a sacrifice fly. Infield in. Nobody out. Top of the 8th, tied at 2. Strategy rolls are still on. Nothing on the 7. Klein will pitch. Klein for 1 against a righty. It's an automatic out. And that's going to be a ground ball to short. Got to make a choice with Offerman. It's a ground ball to short. Offerman, the infield is in. So Offerman's base running rating is a 2. Do we send him? Do we send Offerman? If we send him, I'm going to throw to the plate. And he would be safe on a 1, 2, or a possible 6 because of my 6 rule. Because of my 6 rule. So what do? If we don't, the throw goes to first and Offerman stays put. Does anyone want to make a decision here on that? Or am I rolling a decider die? I guess we're rolling a decider die. So, a 1, 2, or 6. So, this we send him, this we don't. And we don't. So they're not going to send Offerman. He will stay. The throw goes to first and Fry goes to second. And that's out number 1. So that's going to be a ground out to short. That's picked up there by Cabrera. Looks Offerman back. And then throws to first to get the out. 1 down. Now the batter is Stanley. Stanley is 0 for 3. But now 1 out. The infield is staying in. Klein will go ahead and he will pitch. Strategy roll first. Nothing happening. Klein will go ahead and deal. Klein, 5-4. Range play. Stanley, 4-6. That's a grounder to second base. Jose Vidro's range is a 1. But the infield is in. His range becomes a -1. Nothing he can do. That's going to be a base hit. Base hit past second. Offerman will score. Fry, base runner 2. He will not. He'll hold it third. Stanley gets an RBI single. It's 3-2 Red Sox. Stadium groans. RBI single by Stanley as Vidro. No way he was getting to that one. And now the batter is Buford, and now Klein is tired, and that's going to be it for him. So Klein couldn't get anybody real, was kind of ineffective, and we'll see a new pitcher for the Expos. And coming on to pitch now for the Expos will be, their bullpen really isn't that horrible, though. They do have pitchers. Let's see. Coming on to pitch for the Expos is going to be Guillermo Mota. 2 wins, 4 losses, a 2.93 ERA. Guillermo Mota will be the 4th Expo pitcher. That's a good year. So here's Guillermo Mota. Boy, that name's bring back a few memories. Runners at the corners, 1 out, top of the 8th, now 3-2. 3-2 Red Sox. Infield is still in. Strategy rolls are still on. And nothing on the 16. Mota will pitch. Mota, 1-2, strikeout, 10, got him. Big K. Big K on Buford, struck him out, 2 away. Mota only had 27 strikeouts in 99. So now 2 outs, and here comes Veritek. Veritek 0 for 3. 2 men down, runners at the corners, but now 3-2 Red Sox. Strategy. That's a 2. Nothing happening. Mota will deal. Mota, 4-3 against the switch. Against the switch left. Strikeout, 14 is high. Veritek, 1-2, and he popped it up. Pop fly ball to first base in foul territory. Ryan McGuire is going to go ahead and get it, and he will retire the side. 1 run, 2 hits, and a walk. The Red Sox have taken the lead. It's 3-2. Ryan McGuire leads off for the Expos. He is 0 for 3. Question, are they going to let him bat? McGuire is at first base. He is not that great. Let's see what I want to do here. And the bench is meh. The bench is meh in this case. Do I want McGuire to bat here? And I got to bring in a pinch hitter for Moda because he's not going to bat. Yeah. McGuire's coming out of the game, and coming on to pinch hit for the Expos is going to be Manny Martinez. 245 average, 2 homers, 26 RBIs in 99. And we're going to see a new first baseman for the Expos. It'll be Mike Mordecai. So Mike Mordecai is going to take over at first for the Expos. And he is a 3-0-0. So timeout as I make a change on my scorecard. 3-0. So Mike Mordecai will take over at first. So Mordecai takes over at first, but Manny Martinez will pinch hit. Bottom of the 8th, 3-2, Cormier. And the question is, are they going to let him pitch? Let's see. The Red Sox want to make a move. I'm going to say yes. Cormier is coming out of the game, and coming on to pitch for the Red Sox is going to be John Wasden. 8 wins, 3 losses, 2 saves, a 4.12 ERA. Wasden is going to be the third Red Sox pitcher. Martinez will stay in there. So John Wasden will now pitch. He can pitch to 7. So John Wasden, again, another name from the past. Wasden will pitch. 4-1, walk, and nope, that's going to miss. Martinez was a 5, but -3 makes him a 2. Martinez, 6-3, and it's a fly ball to left field. And Damon Buford is going to go ahead and put it away for out number 1. We'll now see a pinch hitter for Moda as the Expos will go to the bench again. And this time it's going to be James Mooten. 262 average, 2 homers, 13 RBIs. James Mooten will pinch hit against Wasden now. 1 out. Wasden, 4-2. Error on a throw. Mooten, 6-6, base hit right past third. Mooten comes through with a pinch hit single. So tying run is on for Cabrera. Cabrera's 0 for 3, due for a hit, infield double play. Mooten got good speed. He got 6 steals, and he is not going anywhere. Did Cabrera get the hit and run? Let's see. Let's see. That's a 7, so 4. And Cabrera's a 5. And yes, he does get the hit and run. Mooten got good speed. Hit and run might not be a bad idea. I think we're going to do the hit and run. Hit and run is on. Wasden, 3-3, strikeout +10. That's an 8. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now Mooten's on his way to second. Mooten's stolen base rating's a 15. +1 is a 16. Barrett +1 is a 17, but a failure on a hit and run, you subtract 2. So Mooten, a 1 to 15, he is safe. And he still gets there. So Cabrera strikes out. But Mooten will steal second base on a failed hit and run, 2 down. That's something that doesn't happen often. So Mooten steals second base, so the tying run is now in scoring position. Here's Vidro. Vidro's 0 for 3. Mooten on at second. Wasden trying to keep it where it is, set for Derek Lowe for the 9th. Strategy roll. Mooten stays put. Wasden will pitch to Vidro. Wasden, 5-3, against the switch left, walk, 12 is high. Vidro, 5-4, and it's a fly ball to left. Damon Buford will get to that. He will make the catch and retire the side. No runs, a hit, and a steal. But the Expos don't get anything with it. They have and the Red Sox, a 3-2 lead after 8. We go to the ninth. Leading off for the Red Sox is Darren Lewis. Lewis is 0 for 2 with a walk. Expos will go ahead and bring in a new pitcher, and they're going to bring in the closer and try to keep it a 3-2 lead. Coming on to pitch for the Expos will be Ugueth Urbina, who will be a champion with the Marlins in a few years. Ugueth Urbina, and he had some trouble later in his life. 6 wins, 6 losses, 41 saves, a 3.69 ERA. Ugueth Urbina will be the pitcher. His job is to keep it 3-2 going in the bottom of the ninth. Yep, Ugueth will pitch. Urbina, 4-6 against the righty. It's a blank. Lewis, 1-3, popped out to short. Cabrera says he'll get it, and he will, and that's out number 1. Next up is Nixon. Nixon is 2 for 3, a single and a double. Urbina, 4-3, error on a grounder. Nixon, 4-2. Nope, it's going to be a fly ball to right field. And that'll be handled by Guerrero. And that is out number 2. Pinch hitter coming in for Wasden. He is done. And let's see who the Red Sox want to bring on to bat. And it is going to be Brian Daubach. 294 average, 21 homers, 73 RBIs. Daubach usually a designated hitter, but he's going to go ahead and he'll pinch hit here in the top of the ninth. 3-2 Red Sox. Urbina will deal. Urbina, 3-6, strikeout 15. That will miss. Daubach, a 6-1, and it's a grounder to second base. Easily picked up by Pedro. Will take his time and toss it over and end the inning. Nice job by Urbina. 1-2-3, go the Bo Sox. They have a 3-2 lead. But will we see some ninth inning magic? And they're facing the heart of the order. Rondell White leads off for the Expos. He had a bomb his last time up. He's 1 for 3. Red Sox got to go to the bullpen, and they're going to bring out their closer, and that's Derek Lowe. 6 wins, 3 losses, 15 saves, a 2.63 ERA. Lowe's job, get the save. Real Cormier right now has the W if Lowe can get the job done. 3-2, bottom of the ninth. Derek Lowe will go ahead and pitch to White. Fans here at Olympic Stadium hoping for a hit. Lowe, 3-6. That's an automatic out. And it will be a fly ball to left field. Easy play for Damon Buford. And he has it for out number 1. And now Merced. Merced is 0 for 2 with a walk. Lowe, he will go ahead and pitch. Lowe, 4-3 against the lefty. Home run result against the righty. Merced needs a 12. And that's a 7. Ninth inning magic strikes again. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. That ball is gone. Home run Orlando Merced. Stadium cheers. Yay! A 4-3 against the lefty is an HR. Against the righty, Merced needs a 12. That's a 7. And he blows it. We're tied at 3. Orlando Merced hits a big-time bomb. And now the batter is Guerrero. And Guerrero is 1 for 2 with a walk and a single, but he can win the game. 1 out, bottom of the ninth. Another extra inning game on a school night. Lowe will pitch. Lowe, 1-6, strikeout, that's high. Guerrero, 3-4, and it's a ground out to second base. That'll be handled by Offerman. The throw goes to first for out number 2. And now here's Barrett. Barrett 1 for 3 with a single. Lowe settles in on Barrett, 2 outs. Tied at 3 here. Lowe will pitch. Lowe, 2-3. That's a blank. Barrett, 4-4, and it's a base hit to center field. The winning run is on. Barrett gets a single to center. And now a chance for Andrews. Andrews made a big error earlier in the game. And I'm pretty sure he would like to make up for it. Andrews is 0 for 3. 2 away. Winning run at first. Tied at 3 now. Bottom of the 9th. Lowe blows the save. Strategy rolls are back on, and Barrett is staying where he is. Lowe will pitch. Lowe, 4-6. It's a blank. Andrews, 3-4, and it's a ground ball to short. That'll get handled by Garcia Parra. He's got it. Throws to second. We've got free baseball. Free baseball. Free baseball here. Get your free baseball. 1 run on 2 hits. A solo bomb by Orlando Merced. We're tied at 3 after 9. Doug Hunt joins us here at Olympic Stadium. We go to the top of the 10th inning, tied at 3. Ghost runners are not active. They will not be active until the 11th. Uguith Urbina, he is going to pitch. He can pitch to 2 more before he tires. He is dealing with the top of the order. Jose Offerman leads off for the Red Sox. 2 for 3, a single, a double, and a walk. So top of the 10th, no ghost runners for the 10th inning. I don't start using them until the 11th. Urbina, 2-6. That's at the park. Olympic Stadium, 4-3. It's flied to center field. And that'll be easily caught by White. And that is out number 1. 1 down. Here's Fry. Fry is 1 for 4, a single, and reached on an error. Urbina will deal. Urbina, 6-6. Home run chance. 14 is good. Fry not very hard, though. He needs a 3 to get one out of here. Nope. 4-4. It's going to be a base hit, though. It's going to be a single. It'll be a base hit for Fry. He gets a single past third, and now the Red Sox have the go-ahead run on. Next batter is Garcia Parra. Urbina is tired. They're going to let him pitch. He is due to bat second in the bottom of the 10th. Infield double play. Fry, strategy roll for him. He will stay. Urbina, 2-1 against the righty. It's a blank. Garcia Parra, 6-6. Fly ball center field. Rondell White will get to that, and that's out number 2. Next up is Stanley. Stanley is 1 for 4, a single and on a single. Tied at 3, top of the 10th. Orlando Merced hits a game-time bomb with 1 out. Strategy roll, nothing but Fry. Urbina will pitch. 4-3, error on a grounder. Stanley, 1-4, and that's not an error. Well, that's going to be an infield. Error on a grounder. That's not an error. That's a slow hit ball to short. That ball is picked up by Cabrera. Stanley was mud. The throw goes to first. Stanley's only safe on a 1. No, that's going to be the out, and that'll retire the side. Ground ball to short. No runs and a hit for the Red Sox. We go to the bottom of the 10th with the Expos a chance to win it. Derek Lowe can pitch to 1 more batter before he tires. And leading off for the Expos is the new first baseman, Mike Mordecai. 235 average, 5 homers, 25 RBIs. He took over from McGuire. Lowe's going to pitch to him. Lowe is still one of the best pitchers they got, so Derek Lowe will pitch. Bottom of the 10th, tied at 3. No ghost runners yet. Lowe, 1-2, error on a grounder. Mordecai, 4-5. That's a ground out to short. That ball is hit to Garcia Parra. His error rating is a 7. That's a 15. He'll go ahead and make the play and throw to first for out number 1. 1 down, pinch hitter coming in for Urbina as he's done. And we'll see who the Expos want to bring on to bat. And this is now where things get tedious. Coming on to bat for the Expos is going to be Chris Widger. 264 average, 14 homers, 56 RBIs, and 99. They only have one more batter left on the bench. Lowe will pitch, but Lowe is tired. 3-1 against the righty. It's an automatic out, and it will be a ground out to second, handled by Offerman, and the throw goes to first for the second out. And now Cabrera. Cabrera's 0 for 4. Lowe trying to go ahead and get this in the 11th inning. Lowe sets up, he'll pitch. Lowe, 1-4, strikeout, no. Cabrera, 5-3, and it's a ground ball to third. That'll be handled by Fry. Fry will take care of it, toss it over, and retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go the Expos. Tied at 3 after 10. We have more free baseball. We go to the top of the 11th. Mike Stanley becomes the Boston Red Sox ghost runner. Ghost runners are now active. Leading off for the Red Sox will be Damon Buford. So Stanley is the ghost runner. Buford at the bat. And we'll see who the Expos want to bring on to pitch. And they're going to go with Anthony Telford. 5 wins, 4 losses, 2 saves, a 3.94 ERA. So Anthony Telford becomes the 6th Expo pitcher. Stanley on it, second for the Ghost Runners. My rule on bunts, they have to roll a strategy roll in order for me to choose a bunt. So Telford on at second, strategy rolls are on, that is a 2. And Buford does not get the bunt sign, and Stanley will stay put. Telford will pitch. Telford, 6-5. That's a walk plus 10. That'll walk Buford. So that does set up the double play, though. So a walk given up by Telford. He had 35 of them in 99. The next batter is Veritek. Infield now goes to double play. Veritek is 0 for 4. Telford settles in. He can pitch to 5. And we'll see what happens. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 12. Telford will pitch to Veritek. Telford, 3-1. Possible error. Veritek, 6-3. And Veritek hits one into left field. That's going to be a double. Double to left field. Left fielder Orlando Merced has an error rating of 7. That's a 16. He will not make an error. Normal runner advancement. Stanley does score. Double to left. Buford, base runner 4, -2. A 1-2. Buford will score, and he won't. Buford held to third. Veritek goes to second, but the Red Sox have a 4-3 lead. So they do get the ghost runner in. But now runners at second and third and no one out. So an RBI for Veritek. And now runners at second and third, and here's Lewis. Infield playing in. Now 4-3 Red Sox. Lewis is 0 for 3 with a walk. Telford will settle up. Strategy roll still active. Nothing on the 3. Telford will deal. Telford, 2-5. That's at the park. Olympic Stadium. 2-4. It's a grounder to short. Grounder to second base. Ground ball to second base. The infield is in. Damon Buford's base running rating is a 2 with the infield in. You already have the lead. I think you send him. Does anybody here have a question? Do you send him or do you take the shore out? Do you send him or not? If they do send him, the throw's coming to the plate. I've already decided on that. So did anyone say send him or not? He would be safe on a 1 or 2 or a possible 6. Does anybody want to make a call here? Or do I use the decider die? Looks like I'm using the decider die. So Vita Product says play it safe. So you say not send him and take the short and let him take the short route at first. They already got the lead, but you say play it safe, take the short route and hold him and hold him. Is what you're saying? Vita, hold him. Hold him. They will hold Buford. The throw will go to first for out number 1. So Darren Lewis is out on the grounder. And that's out number 1. That'll bring up Nixon. And the infield is still going to stay in. Now, with 1 out, if a grounder comes out, I am sending him automatically. Telford will go ahead and pitch to Nixon. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 6. Telford will deal. Telford, 5-6, strikeout 6. Got him. Got Nixon. He got Nixon on a K. Struck him out. Telford had 69 Ks, 2 away. And now a pinch hitter coming in for Derek Lowe as he is done for the game. And they are going to go ahead and bring out, coming on to bat will be Reggie Jefferson. 277 average, 5 homers, 17 RBIs in 99. So Reggie Jefferson now coming on to bat. Runners at second and third, 2 outs, top of the 11th. Red Sox have a 4-3 lead. Telford, strategy roll. Nothing happening there. Telford will pitch. Telford, 2-2 at the blank. Jefferson, 1-3. Base hit past first. It's a single. Buford will score. Veritek, however, he will not. Veritek holds at third. Jefferson, an RBI single, now 5-3 Red Sox as they get that all-important second run. Stadium groans. RBI single by Reggie Jefferson, now a 5-3 lead here in the 11th. And now the top of the order for Offerman, and that's going to be it for Telford because now he's tired. So Telford coming out of the game, and they're beginning to run out of pitchers here, but it may not matter now. Miguel Batista coming on to pitch now for the Expos. 8 wins, 7 losses, save, a 4.88 ERA. And Batista is now the 7th Expo pitcher. I still have starters I can use if necessary, but I don't use starters until I've gone through all the relievers. So Jose Offerman, the batter here with 2 outs, top of the 11th. And now Miguel Batista will pitch. Strategy rolls are now off. Batista, 5-5. That's at the park. Olympic Stadium, 4-2. And that's a base hit to center field. Veritek will come in to score. It's a single plus. Jefferson automatically goes to third. Offerman's got to try for second. Base runner 4. White, a 0 arm. A 1-4. Offerman gets to second. And he doesn't. He puts on the brakes. But it's an RBI. And the Red Sox now lead 6-3. Stadium groans. RBI single for Offerman. And now it's a 6-3 lead for the Red Sox. And now the batter is Fry. Fry is 2 for 5, 2 singles and reached on an error. Now 6-3 Red Sox here in the 11th. Strategy rolls are off. Batista trying to get 1 out. Batista, 4-6, strikeout, no. Fry, 6-2, and that will be an out. That'll be a fly ball to center field, and that'll be caught by Rondell White. And the inning is over. 3 runs on 1, 2, 3 hits and a walk. And the Red Sox have a 6-3 lead. But the Expos still get their chance. Go to the bottom of the 11th inning. Orlando Cabrera takes over at second for Ghost Runner. It will be Jose Vidro leading off for the Expos. Red Sox need a pitcher. And coming on, not a fan of any of these guys. Switch. Oh, boy. I'm going to go with the other closer. Coming on to pitch for the Red Sox is going to be Tim Wakefield. 6 wins, 11 losses, 15 saves, a 5.08 ERA. The knuckleballer. Do you really want to use a knuckleballer as a closer? Tim Wakefield will come on to pitch. Bottom of the 11th, 6-3 Red Sox. Expos have the Ghost Runner at second. Strategy rolls are off, though, with a 6-3. Expos wouldn't be bunting here anyway. Wakefield will pitch. Wakefield, 6-2. Range play at the park. Olympic Stadium, 6-2. It's a grounder to first. That ball is hit to Stanley. Stanley's range is a 2, and he can't get it, and that's going to be a base hit. That'll be a single pass first, and Cabrera, he will not score. He'll go to third. Have to be a 3 and higher to get that. So now runners at the corners, and no one out. Single for Vidro. As Stanley couldn't make the play. Now they'll call a double play death. The runner at third don't mean anything. And now here's White. White hit a bomb in this game. He's 1 for 4. Nobody out. Bottom of the 11th, 6-3. Wakefield trying to get the game over. Wakefield, 5-1. That's at the park. Olympic Stadium, 2-4. It's a ground ball to second base. 2-2-3. Shortstop, pivot Garcia Parra, -1. A 1-2. It's a double play. No, it's a 6. The only play they have is the first. So Cabrera will score. Vidro to second. White is out. It's now 6-4. So the only play they had was to throw to first to make sure they got the shore out. But that does bring in the Ghost Runner. And now here's Merced. Merced hit the game-tying bomb in the bottom of the 9th. He's 1 for 3 with that home run. So now it's a 6-4 ball game in the bottom of the 11th. Wakefield trying to get this game done. Strategy rolls are still off. Wakefield, 5-1. That's at the park. Olympic Stadium, 5-6. And it's a base hit to right field. Vidro, base runner 4. Single to right. A 0. A 1-4. Vidro will score, and he doesn't. Vidro holds it third. Right fielder Trot Nixon throws that in fast. But now the tying runs are on, and the batter is Vladimir Guerrero. And the last time we used Ghost Runners, there was a walk-off home run. Bottom 11, 6-4. 1 out. Red Sox is trying to get the game over. Guerrero is 1 for 3 with a base hit. But if Wakefield pitches him a meatball, it is gone. Wakefield will settle in there. He gets the call from Veritek. Fans here at Olympic Stadium hoping for a big hit. Wakefield will pitch. Wakefield, 3-5. It's a blank. He's not tired. Guerrero, 6-3. And against the righty, it's a base hit past third. Vidro will score. Merced, base runner 2. He will hold. Single for Guerrero. It's now 6-5. Guerrero gets it, and now the winning runs are on base. And the batter is Michael Barrett. He'll bat. Barrett is 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Runners at first and second, 1 out. Bottom of the 11th. Red Sox lead 6-5. They scored 3 in the 11th. The Expos looking to do better than that. Wakefield goes ahead and gets the sign. Strategy rolls are back on. That's a 20, but Wakefield has no pickoff. He will concentrate on Barrett. Fans here at Olympic Stadium hoping for a big-time hit. Wakefield will pitch. 4-5. Range play. Barrett. 1-4. It's a base hit past short, but it's a range play for Nomar Garciaparra. He pretty much has to make this. His range is a 3. Actually, no, a double play. It's a double play depth. His range is a 2. And he can't get it. It's a single. Will it score Merced? Base runner 2, single pass short with 1 out. No, he holds it third. Wakefield cannot get the outs. And now the winning runs at second base, and the batter is Shane Andrews. And I have to hit. He must hit. The only guy I have left on the bench is Darren Cox. He's a catcher. And the other catcher is Barrett. And I cannot take him out. So Shane Andrews has to hit. So Andrews will hit here. Bases loaded. Bottom of the 11th, now 6-5. The Expos trying to pull off the big return here. Boston saying, what is going on? Wakefield will be tired after Andrews. It may not matter. Infield is going to play in. They're going to play in and try for a home to first double play. Wakefield sets up. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 18. Wakefield will pitch. 5-1. I can't believe it. This is all going at the park. Olympic Stadium. 2-4. It's a grounder to second base. Now the infield is in. The infield is in. Andrews' double play rating is a 2 and a 0. So the infield is in. The throw's coming home. A 1 or 2, it's a double play. A 3-4-5, Merced is out, and it's a fielder's choice. A 6, we have that possible roll. So the throw come to the plate. A 1 or 2, it's a double play. Wrong guy. No, the throw comes to the plate, and Merced is out. 2 down. So Merced is out, but that does give the Expos another chance. So Merced is out. Guerrero goes to third, Barrett to second, and Andrews goes to first, 2 away. Now Wakefield is tired. I may not have him pitch. The next batter is Mordecai. Mordecai, who came in for McGuire, he is 0 for 1. So Mike Mordecai will bat. Wakefield, if he gives up, and that's going to be it for Wakefield, they're taking him out. If he hits an S1, the game is over, because that will bring in Barrett. So the Red Sox are going back to the bullpen to try to get 1 out. And it is going to be, coming on to pitch for the Red Sox is going to be Jim Corsi. 1 win, 3 losses, a 4.34 ERA in 99. They're going to bring on Corsi. So Corsi's going to go ahead and pitch to Mordecai. 2 outs. Infield is back, bottom of the 11th. Red Sox lead 6-5. Cannot get this inning over. Veritek goes to talk to Corsi. Corsi looks in, and now he'll get the sign. Strategy rolls are on. And nothing on the 16. Corsi will now pitch to Mordecai. Mordecai waiting for a pitch. Corsi will deal. Corsi, 3-1 against the righty. It's a blank. Mordecai, 5-3. And it's a fly ball to center field. Going after that is Darren Lewis. He will come in. He puts out his glove. Blop. and the ball falls into it. That's your game. Red Sox hold on in 11 innings to beat the Expos tonight, 6-5. Stadium groans. 2 runs on 4 hits. And Jim Corsi just gets the job done. He's going to wind up with the save. And Jim Corsi will get it. Yes, it's a Game of the Year candidate. And the Red Sox will pull off a 6-5 win here at Olympic Stadium. The Red Sox will now go to 35-23. The Expos drop to 21-35. Final line score coming up. For the Red Sox, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. For the Expos, 5 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error. The winning pitcher is Derek Lowe. He actually goes ahead and gets the win. Anthony Telfer takes the loss, and Jim Corsi is going to wind up with the save, with a 1-out save. So big-time victory for the Red Sox. Another long game here on RJL Network, and we're still not done. 10-minute ticker is next. I hate these extra inning games on a school night. They're fun, but not on a school night. Dang dice. Trust me, RJL Network groaned when friggin' Merced hit the home run. Thinking that game was done. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball. So the Red Sox are going to get a 6-5 win in extras here in Olympic Stadium. Let's see how the rest of the majors does. June 9th, Astros and the White Sox. Astros 10-16, that's 3. White Sox 1-13, that is 0, a win for the Stros. Milwaukee at Cleveland. Brewers 14-66, that's 12. Indians 21-36, that is 7. Win for the Brewers. Pirates and the Tigers. Pirates 10-26, that is 4. Tigers 5-63, that's 7, a win for the Cats. Cardinals and the Royals. Cardinals 12-21, 3 runs. Royals 14-52, and that's 7 runs. Win for them. Reds and the Twins. Reds 10-36, that is 5. Twins 4-21, and that is 2. That's a win for that game belongs to the Reds. Cubs and the Diamondbacks. Cubs -156, that's 4. Diamondbacks 15-46, that's 7, a win for them. Tampa Bay at Atlanta. Rays 5-63, that is 7. Braves 11-54, and that is also 7, and they're going to extras. Tampa Bay rolls a 1, plus 1 is 2. Atlanta rolls a 6, plus 0. The Braves will win the game in extras. Mariners and the Rockies. Mariners 16-25, and that is 5. Rockies 21-41, that's 8. It's a win for the Rocks. Baltimore at the Marlins. Orioles 12-46, that is 6. Marlins 7-52, that is also 6, and they're going to extras. I don't know why I rolled those dice, but let's see. Baltimore rolls a 5, -4 is 1. Fish roll a 6, plus 1 is 7, and that's going to be a win for the Marlins. Rangers and the Dodgers. Rangers 6-14, that is 1. Dodgers 16-62, and that is 10. And that's a win for the Dodgers. Toronto and the Mets. Can my Mets get a win? Blue Jays 8-33, and that is 4. Mets 11-52, that is 7. And my Mets get a happy recap. Yankees and the Phillies. Yankees 13-14, and that is 3. Phillies 663, and that's 7. And the Blue Jays will get, and the Phillies will get the win. Oakland and the Padres. Athletics 1124, that's 4. Padres 1135, and that is 5. And that's a win for the Friars. Anaheim and the Giants. Angels 724, that is 3. Giants 1535, and that is 6. It's a win for the G-Men. On to June 10th. Lucky for me, there were only 2 games that day. Milwaukee at Cleveland. Brewers 835, that is 4. Indians 1354, that is 8. A win for the Tribe. Oakland at the Padres. Athletics 826, that's 3. Padres 711, that's 0, and that's a win for the A's. On to June 11th. Arizona at Anaheim. Diamondbacks 1144, that's 6. Angels 422, that's 2. Win for the D-backs. Dodgers and the Athletics. Dodgers 9-12, 1. Oakland 18-11, 1. Wow, nobody wanted to win that game. On to extras. Let's see here. Dodgers roll a 1, -2 is -1. Oakland rolls a 3 plus 0. It will be the Athletics winning it in extras. Giants at Seattle. Giants 9-16, that is 2. Mariners 14-36, that is 6. Mariners a win. Rockies and the Rangers. Rockies 11-63, 9 runs. Rangers 19-44, and that's 8 runs. That'll be a win for the Rockies. Baltimore at Atlanta. Orioles 645, that's 5. Braves 11-16, that is 3. It's a win for the O's. White Sox at the Cubs. White Sox 726, and that is 3. Cubs 955, that is 7. And a win for the Cubs. Cleveland at the Reds. Indians 966, that's 11. Reds 1611, that is 1. And the Indians will win it. Yankees at the Marlins. Yankees 1445, 7 runs. Marlins 441, and that's 4 runs. The Yanks will win it. Padres and the Astros. We have these 2 tomorrow. Padres 746, that's 5. Astros 855, that is 6. Another win for the Stros. Minnesota at Milwaukee. Twins 651, that's 5. Brewers 1552, and that's 8. That's a win for the Brew Crew. Devil Rays and the Expos. Devil Rays 1034, 4 runs. Expos 1235, 5 runs, and the Expos will get the win. Boston and the Mets. Can my Mets get a win? Red Sox 561, that is 6. Mets 1163, that is 9. And my Mets will have another happy recap. Toronto at Philadelphia. Blue Jays 1354, and that is 8. Phillies 1531, that is 5. Win for the Jays. Royals and the Pirates. Royals 831, 4 runs. Pirates 841, 5 runs. Raise the Jolly Roger. Tigers and the Cardinals. Tigers 5-46, that is 5. Cardinals 10-12, that is 1. And that's a win for the Cats. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow will be June 12th. We're going to the Astrodome as the San Diego Padres take on the Houston Astros. Brian Boehringer going for the Padres, and it's Lima time for the Astros. Boehringer and Lima tomorrow night. Be there or be square. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out the turnstiles. I believe this game deserved it. Subscribe if you're not done so. Make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. The Boston Red Sox win it in 11 innings, and it was tight, 6-5. We'll see you guys tomorrow night here on the network.